Hey guys, and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. So here, I've had the bug to play this for the last little while, so here we go, another ETS video for Saturday. So we are going up to Felixstowe to Cambridge, and we have wood veneer. We are using Jazzy Cat's trailer pack, and let me tell you, he's added an absolute ton of stuff in there. Back in the Scania, we're all hooked up. This is the latest version, so once we get out onto the road, we'll drop down the trailer axle, as we are definitely running pretty darn heavy today. And by the looks of that fuel gauge, we are going to need some go-go juice. So the trip is only a short one, so I don't think I'll do a 2-for, aka 2 trips in 1 video. But we'll see. If it's not ridiculously short, then we may. Or if it is ridiculously short, we may go ahead and do that. So you may see a little bit of stuttering, as I've said before, and I usually say in my videos that is due to the game loading in new textures. I am currently using a spring scenery mod, as it's the time of year. I'm going to try and do that, keep to the time of year. I've also got a realistic traffic mod in. It's the same one I use for ATS, and I really enjoy it. It adds a lot of life to the game. Like the vehicles I find actually act like you see on real traffic in real life. So I don't think it's going to take us too long. I started it, set the time to around 6 o'clock. So we've got a bit of light and we should be driving into some light. More importantly, that being said, it's going to be rush hour, so traffic is going to be very heavy. You're going to stop there. What about the rest of the vehicles? See? Now we're going to have huge tailbacks unless cars decide to let me out. The truck may. Oh, we'll let ourselves out and just look at all the traffic that's built up already from this mod. It's crazy. Now I'm going to stay in this lane because I think I'm going to need to get over. Now, I'm not using my truck IR, it's on my laptop, so I do not have it set up, so I'm using the... Whoa, that was a different noise than I've heard before. Yeah, so we're using a different setup than I usually use. I've got really used to using my truck IR. Well, track hat, should I say technically. Although I will say, Simulate has been having some issues with his track hat, and he's getting close to his warranty running out on it, and it seems like track hat know this and are not getting back to him, which is very questionable considering they're a small company, and considering what's wrong with it, the lithium battery's basically given up. They can be very volatile. So, yeah, interesting times there. I don't know if Sim's really talked about it too much in his videos, probably not. Definitely got to question that. So, it wants us to go on the off-ramp here. It thinks it's the fastest route. The GPS has always been funny in the Euro Truck. We are actually going to take it. Why? Well, look down at the fuel gauge. We need some go-go juice. So we'll let this bleed off. We are currently still waiting for pro mods. Hopefully that's not going to be too far away. Why pro mods? Well, we're going to Ireland, first of all, and they've reworked a lot of the UK. So although I've said I wasn't going to put it on this game save, I probably will end up putting it on this game save. As, well, This is one that I'm working on from ground zero, basically. Switch that off and start pumping in the fuel. And I just want, basically, all the goodies of Pro Mods. So I do have it set as gallons. I wish it was a hybrid. I don't think there is. So you can have a hybrid of the fuel is in, when it's being pumped, is in litres, but your gauges say MPG. That's what we have in the UK. That's what I personally know. It doesn't work like that in your truck sim. They have like, yeah, that's some big money gone. One or the other, imperial or metric. No kind of hybrid that I know of. So you will see me recentering the camera. I may tweak the way the camera is. I feel like I'm looking too much on my mirror that side. It should be about here, I think. Definitely weird. So that sound there, that it's the air brakes. Basically, it's the release valve, I guess, when the tanks are full. So once we get up to the legal limit of 55 miles an hour, I do have that switched on. We don't have the fatigue simulation switched on, just for because of recording. I don't want to have to sleep halfway through. I want to do a full trip, and because we're not very far away legally, we'd be able to do it. 45. So we are still running the base truck, saving up, paying off our loan, and we'll run this for a little while. I do want to upgrade as soon as possible to, probably once I get at least a couple of hundred in the bank, to a twin rear drive and a bigger engine, probably at least 400-500 horsepower, and we should be good to go at that point. Right, cruise control is on, and we are on the motorway. So like I said, actually once we get around that corner, I haven't put the other set of drives down, well, the other axle down yet on the trailer. I completely forgot about it. It's a feature that's going to take a while to get used to, because we are very heavy. So here we go, and I believe it's this one. There it is on the ground, and that's the retarder kicking in. So typically, honestly, you'd only see them running if they were very light. I think most of the time I've seen trucks, especially in the UK, with them down 9 times out of 10. You know, our trailers are small enough where they'll pivot very nicely. Now I'm having issues backing these trucks up right now. I don't know if it's because the steering's too slow. I'm used to sort of quicker steering inputs left or right. It just seems to take forever for the steering wheel to turn. But when it's driving it's fine, so I may need to speed that up a little bit. And if that's our destination just up there, we've only been recording for about 9 minutes. So we probably will do multi-delivery. And that's what we'll call it. Maybe a 2-part video though, because I think I'll be having dinner soon. And hopefully we'll be able to actually get some jobs around here in Cambridge. So we shall see how long and what this is like, because a 10-minute video, well, that's not just going to cut it. That's, yeah, not that good. So, Cambridge, getting off the M11. Probably indicating way too early, but hey. Start bleeding off some speed, so you can see the way the traffic is. It's definitely more heavier. Now, this is a... No, I was going to say this is a typical junction, but it's not. I think Pro Mods redo these junctions, a lot of them anyway. And onto the M11. Now, funny enough, Cambridge is not really too far away from actually where I live. Unfortunately, there is no areas near where I live at all. Well, this, I think the closest to my area is actually Cambridge that you can get to, which is disappointing. I'm surprised Bristol's not in there, to be honest. Bristol is a fairly big city, and it's definitely got transportation and hubs out of it, a lot of them actually, especially for parcel deliveries and crap like that. So I'm very surprised I've never seen Bristol implemented into the game. Of course, that's not where I live, I'm just saying it's next big area by me. They probably would look at putting in at one time. Probably Pro Mods will. For all I know, Pro Mods have done it. So we're just letting our speed bleed off here, because we have got a tight turn here. So what we'll do is lift up the trailer. Like I say, really don't need to do that, but hey, why not? It's there. And we're taking a right turn here. See, the traffic almost stops a little premature. Appreciate them doing that for me. At the same time, you don't see that. You really don't. I could have stuck in that lane, but we'll stay in that lane in case there was a car coming down like a bat out of hell. Good old Cambridge. Used to have to come through here to go visit my grandparents, so kind of know the area. Chances are this was one of the roads we went down, to be honest. I'm not too sure how accurately the roads are modelled in the UK. Yes, I live in the UK, but like I say, they have legit got nowhere in there that I have travelled down a lot. The only place I've really got where I can say I've been down quite a bit, and that's the M4, the M25, and that's going to Heathrow. Which is coming upon us, so I need to get on getting another plane ticket at some point. Ka-ching. Gonna be definitely an expensive one this trip, as all things being equal, we are making the move to get me sponsored. So Jess, my girlfriend, that is in Canada, for those of you that don't know that, that's why I keep going there. They're looking at sponsoring me. What does that mean for me? It means that the ball is starting to roll for me to become out there permanently, which is amazing. I cannot wait for that to happen. But with the way YouTube's going and the way how much that's going to cost, it's worrying. Really worrying, actually. So to be completely honest with you, as I've said recently, YouTube is not paying the same as it was. And from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, it could go down again even more. If it does, then I'm going to have to stop probably doing YouTube, to be completely honest, if it continues the way it is. So that's why I mean it's a worrying time. Wow, the traffic is definitely built way up. I wish the cars indicate properly on the roundabouts. They don't. They really don't. Half the time they don't even use them properly neither. So yeah, this would just be a one job delivery. I think I'm going to have to recalibrate my controller because I'm noticing, as you guys saw there, it's starting to kind of just slowly start drifting off. That was me doing that. One thing I am noticing. Now, that being the case, I'm going to need to get a picture. We'll probably get the picture in the yard. That binging is our brake system, telling me I've got low pressure, which is another new noise. So avoid using the brakes too much right now. There we go, it's built back up a little. We'll just coast here. Put our park and brake on. Put it in neutral and rev her up for a bit. Where's that one going to be? Right there, probably. Now I have got realistic braking simulation on for the air brakes. Alright, we should be set. So, what we'll do, spin around here. I'll do a quick pause so we can get a picture. I'll get the truck into some light. Probably something like that. So we should be right back. Alrighty. Thumbnail has been taken. So you'll see what I mean about the steering being slow on the truck. Maybe it's, I don't know, I would say it's maybe it's because I'm used to the steering wheel, but in truth I'm not. I've not actually used it for a while. You may be asking why am I not using it right now? Because I'm recording this on my laptop, not my desktop. Mainly for the fact of my desktop is really out of date as far as mods go and all that good stuff, and I think it needs pro mods, as that game save does. Definitely have pro mods. It's just very, very slow to react. And that is a setting, and I will work on that. Probably something that's changed since an update. Definitely need to look at getting a spoiler or something for this truck. I like it with the stacks, but dang. Okay, drop the axle down so you guys can see that again. So it's the first axle there on the trailer. Down it goes. Hit T. There we go. That is a wrap. Very short delivery. It wasn't very far. These are the type of trips I like doing or trying doing for videos, because they are so nice and small deliveries. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That was Felixstowe to Cambridge with wood veneer. Catch you guys later. See ya.